Hey, Shawn.
How's it going?
I just want to know why I keep saying
Give me a snowball. Give me a snowball.
Lewis, go back to snowball.
I'm just kidding.
How you doing, man? Yeah, come in. Come closer.
We kind of made a mess of the place.
Don't worry about standing on Jason. How you doing, Shawn? You good?
Dude, I love this
I'm
game.
doing great.
This is so
How you
cool.
guys doing?
Hello. Yeah, we're cool, man.
We're doing good.
Hey. Yeah, I just
Trying
wanted
to
to
maintain
thank
order
you.
somehow in a...
Wanted to thank you for letting this happen, this game. Do you know what I mean? I think it's incredible. This
So,
game's amazing.
GT, this is a perfect time to talk about what you guys just released last night, which is Cyber Junk City, and that
we gotta play that, guys.
Oh, it's so
Let's do a
much fun.
private walking room.
It's so cool. If
Do it afterwards.
if you like Cyberpunk,
I'm down.
if you like anything like that, man, it's so great. Great job,
Yeah,
man.
They
played it
put a lot of love into that map.
Can you hear the noise in the background here?
I love your helmet.
No, it's all good, Jason.
Okay.
So, real
Yeah,
quick,
the,
Shawn, what is your
something
role
about-
at Against Gravity? Like, what is your job?
Sure. So I'm
gotta read that
the
again,
community designer. So I kind of oversee all of our community and social efforts. So that's like the share camera, the moderation systems, chat systems, cheer systems, like all that sort of kind of like player interaction stuff.
So, like, in-game community. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And how long have you worked for him?
I've been here about a year now.
Yeah,
And the company has been around for about 2 years, so I think we actually, we set the game live. It was a little more than 2 years ago now, and it's changed a ton. Like if you go and look back at all the early stuff, it's kind of funny how antiquated it looks just from 2
So
years ago.
did you see a massive spike in interest when Wreck Royale come out?
Wreck Royale was big. I think the bigger jump for us was probably when we hit PlayStation, because it just our numbers went pretty high once we
That's
released
because
on
PlayStation is the
PS4.
best.
That's what we
You
like to
kind of
hear,
forget
man.
that the install base is bigger for PSVR than any other
it's
thing. So, like,
it's so big.
Now, what about the flat users? Like, have you guys, since you guys now make it compatible with the non-VR, have you seen a big boost from that as well, or not so much?
Yeah, I mean it's still nothing compared to like the total PlayStation player base, just because we've got the wait list in place. So we're kind of slowly trying to ease into that, because it's still a beta. Like screens mode still probably isn't the best experience. Like we're trying to shape it over time with feedback, and then we'll launch it wide at some point once we feel it's a better experience.
When the game comes out of beta, will it be a purchase? Will it be priced?
Oh no, Rec Room will always be free.
Celebrate! Hey! Have some marshmallow. There you go. Get this guy a margarita. Someone. Yeah,
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Oh, there you go.
I've got people in the chat complaining we haven't said anything stupid in a while.
A little bit of both.
Shawn, even though
It won't take long.
Little brandy action.
the gizmos, the creation.
Oh my god, who am I inside of?
Things locked in.
Hold on. Sorry, Jim, if I didn't hear what you said there, man.
I'm just saying, Shawn, that I think even with like when the gizmos arrived and things, that brings a lot to us creativeness to it. Like people build world or levels or interactive parts or make their own missions and stuff, which is quite cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your drink. I just didn't know how you were balancing it like that. Is that a
I
developer
just
trick?
just kind of placed it in there.
It reminds me of those margaritas where you put upside down Corona.
Play the chat room kind of thanks, buddy.
So, Shawn, what's your... Go on, sorry.
Adding kind of like custom rooms, circuits, and the maker pen, that was another kind of big leap for us. Because initially it was all against gravity experiences, like right in the watch when you would see stuff, like the first thing you would see is like, here's all the against gravity stuff. And we kind of started shifting that more to like, here's all the player-created rooms, or like the player versions of against gravity stuff. So we've seen a crazy amount of like, really cool custom rooms and creativity coming out of the player base.
Yeah, I'm always amazed, like, when I hop back in after it's been a while, there's so many fun-sounding experiences just, like, in the watch that I know somebody made somewhere. And I've seen tons of videos that you guys post all the time on Twitter and stuff, like, insane stuff that I don't even know how somebody made. Like, I haven't experimented enough with this to know that was even possible until I see somebody else do it.
I think
there's a lot of times.
Are we doing between two ferns here or something? What's going on?
We can, yeah. Do we have
Between two ferns? I love that shit.
Shawn
It's so
between the
funny.
ferns. Can we get Shawn between the ferns?
So sure,
Zach Galifianakis in here.
what's your concurrent user base, roughly, on Rec Room?
Actually, my buddy runs the Hayward
I don't know if
Theater.
I can say exactly what the numbers are, but I'm trying to think of a way I can phrase it. Like, we always see big spikes around like the holidays or whenever there's a big headset shipment. So like around Christmas we see like pretty big spikes, and then over the summer, because a lot of people are like, you know, off work vacations or kids are out of school, we see pretty good numbers then. So like it looks like a, you know, something doing this.
Like a camel's hump?
The big bumps are kind of like the holidays and the summer.
I gotta assume though, after a big bump, the baseline is higher than it was before, right?
Yeah, that's correct. You like add players, and some of them churn, and some of them stay around.
Yeah.
And are the numbers what you expected as they go? Or are they higher?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we really have any like expectations. It's you can only really scale with the VR market, you know, like as the headset sales go up. But you know, we're really excited about next year with all the kind of like wireless headsets coming out, like the Santa Cruz and, you know, all the other ones that are kind of going to be in that league. We think that'll kind of be a big bump.
Have you guys had those to play around with, like development-wise, for a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a Santa Cruz in the office.
6 degree of freedom hand tracking too? Because I've played with the... Oh, that's really cool. Because I've played with the Mirage, which has the 6 degrees of freedom in the headset, but you're still stuck with the 3 degrees controller, which seems like it wouldn't work for Rec Room. But that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we only try to develop on stuff that has 6 DOF head and hands, just because it's pretty hard to do like a bow experience with a 3 DOF hand or whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine Rec Room with that. Yeah.
No, yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah.
So my question really is, what did you guys do with my job application that I sent in?
I forgot about that.
What did you apply for?
You don't have to answer that. What was the title exactly? It was something along the lines of what I kind of do already. I'm not gonna. It was a joke.
A drunk tester?
You have to go into.
Hey, Shawn. Would you guys consider making a fishing game? A fishing game?
Oh wow.
Game?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, maybe. Have you guys seen any good like fishing custom rooms so far?
Are there?
Because normally,
I haven't.
Normally, what we do is we kind of look what the players are making in custom rooms, and they're like, oh, there's really strong signal that people want, like a kind of like a PvP battle royale experience. Then we built Wreck Royale. We've used that for like other games too.
So Cyberpunk. So your Cyberpunk level, is that because the game was announced and everyone started building levels around that game? Is that what happened?
I'm not sure what the inspiration for that particular map was. Yeah, I think we probably did see some cooler, like, player-created rooms that use that style, and it seemed popular. But I think
it's funny to me that you guys just came out with that one, because there's a game called Kowloon
City because I don't hear it
that takes place in Kowloon Walled City. That's sort of the inspiration for all that Cyberpunk stuff that just got translated into English. And I had just played that like a week or so ago, and then I saw Cyberpunk City, and I was like, oh, shit, that's good timing.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
really
sure.
smart. I remember when I first seen the laser tag, and I was like, oh my god, they've got laser tag, and I was in it for like hours, just like.
Yeah, you don't forget the first time you come in Rec Room. You don't forget the first time you play Rec Room.
Like every time.
And it's one of the.
I played. It was like all these people come up to you and shake your hand and slap you. It was like a social experience. You're like, oh, this is awesome. There's so many, like, everybody wants to talk to you and have fun, and it's really cool. I had a good time.
This is the closest we've got to like a PlayStation home, for me. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
It's our little oasis. It's our little oasis.
It is. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Except for there's a lot of
pretty much here every day.
I love guys. A lot of loud 13-year-olds in my oasis.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah,
I spent a lot of time in Rec Room. I spent a lot of time here. I love this place, dude. It's great social. It's.
This is the
Jason and God can build
first thing I built in this game for sure.
I think this and To the Top are my funnest to play with people. Those are the best to play around with people there.
Yeah. Oh, To the Top is amazing.
Yeah,
and
I love it.
Actually, I saw somebody who made something similar to
George.
To the Top.
Yeah, I saw that video too.
In Rec Room. It's crazy. crazy. It looks like
oh yeah, the parkour.
Oh, I thought that was some parkour thing or something. I saw that. I thought you guys were releasing that. I was all excited, and I haven't seen anything like what the heck's going on.
So I was just going to say, someone just come on and said to me, they used to have like virtuality anxiety sort of thing. You know what I mean? They're a little bit nervous, and he said, yeah, your game got them over that social aspect because it is different, isn't it? When you meet someone, like this is different than just. This feels more than just us in a party, for sure.
And all that stuff with the high fives and the fist bumps and all those little mechanics. Intuitive way that
we all look at each other when we talk to each other. Like it's like
exactly.
One time me and Lewis,
I love VR.
we went to a restaurant and we sat down and some guy came and served us. He waited on us and gave us pizza and drink. And we were sitting there going, what the hell? This is amazing. You
just went to a custom room and you got waited on? That's incredible.
He was like, what do you guys want? Like, take a soda, take some pizza, a sandwich. It was awesome. He was like, all right. He went into the kitchen.
Somebody
Hey, wait, look at that! Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This was an option.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
My question is, though, can you eat it crust
Tastes
first?
really good.
Can you do it stuffed crust style?
No, I don't
Guys,
think
you need to work with Shawn.
Who does that?
Be honest.
Nobody does Gamertag. Nobody does that. Nobody.
If you're
I'm almost done.
You people who aren't from America don't know about stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, stuffed crust.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Ooh, sorry.
That was good pizza. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love the fact the box is greasy. I like that.
Yeah.
You can finish it.
Wait, who doesn't eat their crust? Come on.
I've ate mine.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said.
All right, I'm
crust
done.
is the best part.
Yeah, people get really into role-playing in those custom rooms. I went to like an airport one once, and somebody like asked for my ticket, and then they ran me through security.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's hilarious.
It's like when you
people are so funny in virtual reality. It's great. It's so
count with the bell.
You can get into it.
Pretending they work there and stuff.
Are you drinking ketchup, or is that what is that? Kombucha? A beer?
Beer. Pizza. Pepperoni pizza.
Oh, I can't reach that from here. Oh, another pizza. I'll take that.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm not trying to make a mess. Pepperoni too.
Sauce it up.
Yeah, guys, if anybody just joined, real quick, guys, somebody's asking in my chat who Shawn is. So Shawn is from Against Gravity, who makes Rec Room. He's their community manager, so all the stuff inside the game, friending people, sending them a shout, all that sort of stuff. This is Shawn's deal, and he was kind enough to join us.
There we go.
Awesome.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Thank you, Shawn.
Drop it in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you got one that's really... This one...
Oh my God, this one has black olives. You should have told me.
Yeah, man. This is the best looking... Ryan, are you seeing this? Look at this pizza, dude.
Where'd I go?
Look at this pizza.
Yeah,
we really make quite a mess of this.
Dave's inside me again.
Sorry, man. It happens.
I think I shot by accident.
Sorry,
That's fighting words.
Thanks, bro.
Dave just fell inside me by accident.
This is how much we love what you've done, man.
They've become sentient.
I
guess I'm getting. Everybody's getting an action.
Hey, well, everybody get in one spot.
Somebody's asking you want to ask a question?
Hold on a minute, Shawn.
I was going to ask if you guys have messed around in the screens mode yet, especially on your PlayStation.
Yes,
Are most of you guys PlayStation people?
Yes.
Yeah, we all pretty much.
I tried it once.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. Was it due to the controls, or what do you think?
No, it's just due to me being in VR better. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
It.
I mean, if you've got the
if I
headset,
played
if
I played it without VR,
I have heard that.
No VR. Those are fighting words.
If some people feel like they have an advantage playing in VR, like they have an advantage being able to go around corners.
Flat
and stuff
screen
like that,
mode. You can play it without the VR headset.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's a good idea.
This is good stuff right here.
I actually enjoyed it, man. I like the camera angle.
Headset, then you can play the same stuff, so it's good.
Shawn is a dev, yeah.
So, Shawn,
I really enjoyed it.
I haven't tried it. What is the control scheme exactly? Is it not move-based? Is it DS4 or?
So you can, you're using the what is it called? Yeah, the DualShock controller.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Cannon.
And on the PS4, you're using that.
Gotcha.
On
And there's not an
PC,
option
you
to use
can use
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the moves only become active when the headset's active, and you can only get into screens mode when there's like no active headset, or it's like it rejects the headset input. I think.
True Mafia style.
Makes sense. I feel like we had this period of like 10 or 15 minutes where we were being nice and respectful and focusing on shit, and we've totally gone off the rails again. Whoever brought
it Sean. You guys are contagious. Look what you're doing to me.
I'm so sorry, Sean. I'm sorry,
do you guys want to get a group photo real quick before I head out? I gotta head out. So let's get a group photo.
I would love that. Can you upload it to the net for us?
Sure.
We are.
Alright, so, where's the camera?
Yeah, which side are we going on?
Let's go back by
I'm
this
pretty tall, so I'll just stand here, guys.
We can go by
this wall, maybe? We can go over here and I can get the moon in it.
Okay, now I got
is this room going to inspire you to do medieval chat rooms now?
You're getting Shawn, I'm so sorry. The last person I wanted to hit. There's like a group of people there, and I can't.
I guess I'm taller than people in here, so I'll go in the back.
I'm gonna stand up just so I'll make sure I look cool.
Yeah, man. Good idea. Yeah, let's look cool and tall.
No, if everybody else stands up, that's not cool.
Jimmy. I want to put my arms around people.
And the collective.
Oh, I'm losing.
Here, no, I got it here. There we go.
Am I in? How am I in? Am I in?
We'll scoot a little closer.
I think you got it.
We need a little tighter, don't we?
All right.
It's hard to get in. It's hard to get tight in there.
It's gonna work. Jason,
we have to like move in. We have to move in our own virtual spaces here.
Cool.
Thank you, all in.
Sean.
All right, I'll set a timer on it so you can...
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Right. Cheese, everybody! Cheese!
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. I'll do one more.
All right, this time everybody look like you got hit in the toe.
Cool. Yeah, those will be on RecNet.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for stopping by, man. That's awesome, dude.
Back to the snowballs.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. So Dave.
Yeah.
Is that guy still asking what the point of the stream is?
Appreciate you.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You guys also keep up the great work with this game, man. This is one of our best games that we have.
Absolutely, buddy.
I think he was planning on stopping. I think he was about to start doing real shitty work there.
Will you guys be adding more customization things for PS4 to edit rooms?
What do you mean by customization?
Well, I tried to customize rooms, but I noticed people can shrink their worlds down and they can make them bigger so they can go into them. Is that possible to do? Like now?
So yeah, with maker pen objects, if they're all grouped together and then you hit the scale tool, you can like scale that whole group of objects up and down. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I had no idea. I've been trying
to
So anything you see anyone build or do on one platform or another with the maker pen is kind of like, you know, all platforms should be able to do that, except for screens at the moment, because we haven't built the like maker pen interactions for them yet.
Too much. What about like pizza? Someone made that, or you guys made that?
Yeah, our team here made that. I think we wanted to do like consumables, like food consumables that you could share with friends.
I keep hitting Shawn. Damn it! I'm sorry, bro.
Lewis, come on. Be respectful.
Batter up.
Sorry.
Alright.
See you, buddy. Handshake train.
Yeah, if I missed friendship, just
Dude,
send me
just to let you know,
invite.
the way everyone's been today is because of your game. People just can't stop having fun, so...
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
all it is, man.
Your game is almost too much fun for us to have a proper chat about anything, because we just all go
Don't put toys in here! Don't put toys in here!
The next room, there's no toys.
Get these ferns out of the way.
Yeah, you guys put too much fun stuff in this particular chat room.
Yeah, snowballs. I love snowballs.
I'm not going to apologize for that.
I'll give all your love to the team, and we really appreciate you guys.
Thank you for being part of the very first PSVR show, man. Thank you.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You're living up to your name. You're living up to your name right now.
I'll see you guys later.
Later, man.
See you later, Sean.
See you later. I wanted to get him a snowball. Thanks, Gamertag.
Guys, thank you. Cheers, man. How you doing? You alright?
Alright, let's shake hands. Yeah, I'm good, buddy. Yeah, I know it's you now, man.
Be very quiet.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I'm hunting Jimmy's.
Forget about that.
Well, me and Lewis were cracking up about it for a while. It was pretty funny, because...
You went mental.
I was like... I was starting to...
quick like a bunny.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why he's mad at me. Like, what is he saying? I got you anyway. I was being facetious.
He probably doesn't sound sure who you were.
Yeah. I wasn't mad at it. It was more like being... What do you call it? Facetious.
Yeah, but think about it, yeah? It's only because I thought we knew each other a bit. I was trying
that makes sense, yeah.
I was trying to do something in the car. I was trying to do something, trying to sort the dog out. And I thought, I don't want to lose you, and that's why I won't listen. I should have actually said, can you just, like, wait a minute? But yeah, I won't listen, and you went...
Dude, does he has rolling candles? What's wrong with candles?
Now you go.
I can't listen whilst in the typing.
Lewis, do you see this shit?
Hey, whatever you want, we can make it happen.
Oh my god!
I don't mean anything.
Have you not played the quest? Have you not played the quest that had... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes!
It's all good, I promise.
Ryan, check this out. Ryan,
Going, or are we done? I don't know what the hell's happening right now.
What we're doing now... Right, listen. We need to buddy up. We're doing laser tag. We're doing laser tag.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to cyber junk.
Alright.
We need to buddy up.
I'll play some cyber junk.
Alright, cyber junk.
Make sure...
Wait, so we have to party up though, right?
Yeah, we got to party up. We've got to party up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Green watch.
Too close.
Party. No,
Party just... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, man. I'm down for that.
How do we do this? What are we doing?
We're gonna go laser tag.
we got
Oh, yeah, Ryan's going to get owned.
I have no idea. I'll play a game.
Pound it.
I think I got you.
How many we got?
We're already but we'll do it again.
So we have to create.
There you go.
Oh, we got 5 players.
Nice. I'm never
It's only
watching this hand again.
Everybody got the green?
Jason, how many
AWOL
players
is
do you
in.
support?
Wow, that's cool.
I think it's 8.
Is it 8? Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
it's
do
4
it.
and 4.
There's one too many.
Let's go do the jumping.
I gotta go anyways, man. Gamertag.
Oh,
I
God,
appreciate
Kenan,
you.
thank you
How many we
ever
have?
so much for
Yeah,
your
man.
work.
Oh, no, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. What the hell?
Okay,
Later, bro.
Stefan,
Actually, Dave.
Jimmy, Dave Station, everybody watching, thank you for jumping in. Make sure you go check out all these guys' channels. I will put a link to their channels in my description, so make sure you go sub to them. Ryan, great to see you, buddy. Thank you for doing the turkey hunt. That was very entertaining. And now I know I will never have to play it.
Just meet me in the battlefield.
Hey, well, my brother.
Oh, jeez.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, no, we're doing it.
I'll catch you later, bro.
Okay.
Are you out?
Yes, sir.
Creating a room.
Just take it
I'm
on.
going to create a room. I'm going to create a room.
I love it.
Thing.
Love it.
No, like gamer.
End the
Oh,
show
nice
with
shit.
fireworks.
No worries. I think it's right here.
Almost right through my face.
Roy, JD,
This
Will,
be Dave.
everybody that jumped in the chat, Crystal,
I think it's friendship.
thank you.
I think. Am I
Appreciate
good?
you, brothers.
I think I'm green. Does green mean I'm good?
Lewis.
I don't know.
Remember, aim for the moon.
Hey, well.
All right,
Peace
are
out,
we
Dave
all on the
Station.
same team now?
What's that?